and welcome to another segment of AstrologyAnswers.com's weekly horoscope. My name is Terence Gardino. Well, this is a big week because Mercury is finally leaving its retrograde motion and turning direct on Wednesday, late Wednesday, if you're in the Pacific coast of the United States, or into Thursday, the 22nd. If you're more in New York or in Europe, you don't want to make important decisions a day or two around the Mercury changing directions, because think of it as the waters are swirling around, and even though it's no longer going backwards, it's not back into its full rhythm where you have more clarity and can focus and make better decisions. On Monday, September the 19th, social creative Venus is very favorable with assertive Mars. This is a good day for being passionate, romantic, creative. Whatever you want to do on that day, you're doing with a lot more gusto and enthusiasm, and certainly a very favorable day for entertaining and socializing. On Tuesday, intelligent communication Mercury, that is slowing down and it's almost at a standstill. So the Mercury is very strong. Fortunately, it's in the best alignment with Pluto. And so this is a good day for research. It's a good day for studying. In other words, think of Mercury as curious and wanting all the facts and information, gathering information. And when it's stopped, it's really intense, but great with Pluto. Pluto rules the underworld. So it's ferreting out secrets. This is why it would be great for doing research. It's great for therapy or looking within yourself and going deep within, doing a lot of soul searching. So it can also be a lot of insights. It can be a very therapeutic time for you. And then, of course, on late Wednesday, early into Thursday, the Mercury goes direct. But on Thursday, the Sun leaves Virgo and moves into Libra. That's, if you are north of the equator, that's the autumn equinox. And of course, it's the spring equinox for those down under. The equinox means equal day and night. So it is 12 hours of daylight, 12 hours of darkness. But what's really important here is, especially for those going into the autumn equinox, is that the very next day, about 4 minutes, we lose about 4 minutes of light. And so the light is starting to shift more dark, and symbolically, that is about pulling us more inward, soul searching, letting go, and as we are approaching winter for the northern latitudes. But it is also when Mercury was great with Pluto, Mercury going direct, and now this equinox cycle, it is a time of really pulling within to be more introspective and gain more understanding and insights. By Friday, as the Mercury is starting to move one more degree, or well, it's less than that, just a little bit more movement. Now it's still in a very tight orb of influence to the Pluto. So it was there on Tuesday, it backed off a little bit Wednesday into Thursday, but we're just splitting hairs here. So by Friday, now the Mercury is starting to move a little bit more, but again in the best angle to Pluto. That Mercury-Pluto, especially by Friday, is very favorable for trying to persuade others to your point of view. That Pluto can be very powerful, and that Mercury is the communicator. So there's a real shift of energy. I wouldn't suggest you making any really important life-altering decisions this week. Also because last Friday was the full moon lunar eclipse. So we always want to give a week after that for the energies to start calming down, and then the Mercury going direct. So this is the week to be sitting with all these decisions you're going to be making. In other words, doing more vetting, just more studying, more researching, and sitting with it. And I think a lot of you can become a lot more confident about where you want to go and the decisions you want to make. That is best after to begin making those decisions next week. But this is the week to do all the soul searching and investigation and looking deep within. Before I end this segment, I want to remind you again that I'm available for one question on astrologyanswers.com for a nominal fee. The time of birth is really important. Put the birth information again in the message. So I hope to see you next week for my next segment. Until then, have a great week.